Yo, what's up everybody? It's Peace. Welcome to another video. So I took another Orcust variant. It was very similar. I did decide to splash in a couple Bystials, but I didn't see them all tournament. It was 4 rounds. I lost round 3 because I just didn't see the line. But this deck is basically just as good as the first version of this deck, but I did get the updated new Link 4, and I messed with the ratios a little bit. So I wanted to get this idea out there. I also changed another card in the extra deck that I'll get to later. But this is my 4th place with X1. I only lost to the undefeated, but I mean, it is what it is. I was the worst. I had the worst tiebreakers. This is Orcust, Horus, Fiendsmith, Azamina, with a couple Bystials. But I might run this back with even more Bystials and see if that's what I want to do. But then again, that will dilute the amount of Orcusts I have access to. But yeah, let's just get into it, and I'll let you guys know my logic. The first build that I had was 44 cards, and I got first place with that, and then this is actually 45. So, getting into the 45 card main deck. We'll start with the Orcust engine. This, I believe, did not change. When you're playing around 40 cards for Orcust, you'll be able to see your starters the most. So 3 Girsu, which is a great way to start. 3 Harp Horror, which is also a great way to start. I opted to play 1 Symbol, 1 Nightmare, and 1 Wand, along with the 1 World Legacy World Crown. This, if you see the combo video that I posted the other day, by playing this card, it allows like the Horus engine to bridge into the Fiendsmith engine and the Orcust engine, which is really strong. Just all you need is 2 level 8 bodies and a discard, and you can actually get into your Orcust engine, which is absolutely insane. You end on Desiree with Crescendo, and then once you use that Crescendo during your follow-up turn, you can either banish it to search for your Girsu and then continue with your Orcust engine, or you can opt to link away your Desiree for the Requiem that you put back to get back into your Fiendsmith engine. All right, and then the final 2 cards, I did play the 1 Babel and the 1 Crescendo. I'm still not playing the Return. I have my 3 original secrets. So I would love to play them, but unfortunately, if you're not playing pure Orcust, I don't think that's a really good card, because you can definitely brick on it. At least with the Field Spell and Crescendo, they're useful in other ways than just discarding a card and drawing 2 cards, especially in a format where everyone is main decking Droll and Lockbird, including me. All right, the next engine is a very powerful engine for this type of deck, the Horus engine. 3 Imseti, shout out to Team Bad Cards, who is recently no longer with us. Happy, and 2 King Sarcophagus. So I did cut the Duamatef. Being able to brick slightly less often is crucial for this, and I wanted to really maximize my ability to have hands that have a bunch of different pushes. And it wasn't coming up that I was using the 3rd name anyway. Although I built this deck to be a grind deck, a lot of the games do not last that long, so I decided to remove the Duamatef. There was one version of a deck that I played recently where I didn't even bother with the Happy. I just played the 3 Imseti and then the King Sark to work as a draw engine to put a level 8 body on board, but that just was not it. What I really like about the Horus engine is it can get cards into your graveyard from your hand, and it can trigger your Necro-equipped Princess to draw your bonus card. And you know how I love to draw bonus cards if you watch my duels. Next up is the Azamina engine. This engine, I'm not feeling it anymore. It's just not working with the amount of bodies it takes, because you ditch a card to summon Diabellstar, then you have to tribute a monster for your Deception, then you can summon the Murcielago to search or whatever, and then it's not really replacing its card advantage until much later when you banish the Wanted. So I think I might reduce the count of this, like maybe reduce this down to 1 Diabellstar and still play the 3 Wanted, but I'm dabbling with that. In tournament, I'm seeing that this card is just not doing what I want it to, so I do think I want to reduce that. And then here's the LZ Azamina. I've talked about this in many different deck profiles. Essentially, what I played for is that if my if I get Dominist on my Hallowed Azamina, my son is just going insane right now. Hey guys, hey, woo! If I get Dominist on my on my, what's it called? If I get Dominus on my Hallowed Azamina, this engine and the rest of its components are completely gone, and you can't get access to them anymore. So, by playing another card, I thought I had an Azamina Debtors. I was going to play Azamina Debtors, but I looked through my bulk, and I don't own an Azamina Debtors. So I played the other Azamina card that you can play in your main deck that will help you get access back to your engine that is searchable by Deception. Yeah. Next up is the 3 Wanted to search your Diabell Star. Then I opted to play 2 Deception. It's just broken. It gives you the ability to side one out going into games 2 and 3. And it's just an easy side out. But in game 1s, you want to have as much gas as possible and as much consistency. But yeah, you could probably cut this one and then the 2 Diabell Star and be totally fine. Because this would be better in higher numbers if the amount of Orcust cards that you were playing was even higher. Like, if you're like trying to play like Azamina Horus, then like maybe 2 would be correct. But in the version I'm trying to play, honestly, I shouldn't have been playing so many. But it's nice to hard draw it. It's just overkill with what you're going for here. Next up, the 1 Hallowed Azamina, and I am a huge proponent of the Sinful Spoils of Slumber Morion. So this is just Book of Moon for a special summon monster, but it's a lot more than that. Because it has Sinful Spoils in the name, you can send it off for the Hallowed Azamina, and then it has the ability to reset itself, but banish it when it leaves the field if you have a level 5 or higher illusion monster. And let me read the first line of this. Target 1 face-up special summoned monster on the field. Change it to face-down defense position. On the field. That includes yours. So you're able to like restart your like negated monsters. Like, say your Caesar is impermed. Then later in the turn you chain your Caesar. Then you can actually Book of Moon it, and it becomes a different monster, which is really cool. So just having a searchable Book of Moon is broken. So I really like that. And it's hyper searchable with the engine. Because if you start with Wanted, you're going for the Sinful Spoils of Morion with your Murecielago. Next up, the Fiendsmith engine, the best engine that was ever created. 3 Engraver, 1 Lacrima, 1 Sanct, and 1 Paradise. You can't cut any of these cards. And next up, we've got the defensive cards. So I played 3 Ash Blossom for the Mulch Armies, 3 Droll for the Mulch Armies, and I opted to include a Bestial Magnamut and a Bestial Baldrake. So I opted to not play Drewsworm because I'm not playing IP, spoiler alert. And this is just a better disruption. You get to Tribute to Light or Dark, and that actually banishes one of your opponent's ritual or extra deck monsters, which is really nice. And then the Magnamut can always add from Graves, so you always have a target for this because you do play a lot of links that you can just get rid of it from the field. And then I did opt to play 1 Triple Tactics Talents and then 1 Called by the Grave. So that's 45. So basically I took out Duamatef and I added the 2 Bestials. But I didn't see the Bestials all tournament, so I didn't get to actually show what their capabilities would be. But it was only 2. I might include a Lubellion, maybe a Chaos Space, since there's a significant amount of dark monsters in the deck. But we'll see. That might just end up bricking me even further. If you really need to play in a format where there's a lot of light and dark decks, and if you banish the Malice monsters and they haven't used their effects, then you're just plussing your opponent. So that's the real sad thing with this. Next up is the extra deck. So really tight extra deck, and I did change a card in here as I mentioned. So 1 Galatea Eye, 1 regular Galatea, the 1 link for the Ellen Girsu, the new one. Really cool for adding back, but I don't think I summoned this once in tournament. And then the 1 Ding Girsu. You have to play really conservatively to make sure that you do not kill your engine. That's one thing that I don't like about this. Like, you have to play perfectly. Or else you get punished. Like, I ended up on a really subpar board in the game 3, or match 3 against Eric. And that cost me the game because I didn't have another body to actually end on a disruption, and it was just over after that. Zombie Vampire, obviously. Murecielago and the Ilia Sylvia for the Azamina package. And then the Fiendsmith package is Moon, Requiem, Sequence. I did play the Ignumde over the Chaos Angel. So you can't synchro with the Alzette anymore. But this I feel is worth it. Now I can out really big monsters. The one Desiree, Necroquip Princess, and DDD Wave High King Caesar. And there's no IP, but there is SP Little Knight. Shout out to the no longer with us Team Bad cards. All right, next up is the side deck. I don't believe I changed the side deck, so we'll just speed through it. Triple Lancia, triple Bell, double Lightning Storm, one Harpy's Feather Duster, triple Droplet, and triple Mistake. These cards really didn't come up except for one match where I drew double Lancia and my opponent drew Called by the Grave. So I did Chainlink 1 Lancia, Chainlink 2 Called by, Chainlink 3 Lancia. Or actually, it was Chainlink 1 Gold Sarcophagus to banish. And then Chainlink 2 Lancia, Chainlink 3 Called by the Grave, Chainlink 4 Lancia. That was hilarious. So yeah, shout out to me. All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll try to be posting some more content. I feel like I can cook even harder with Orcust. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Subscribe for more. Bye, guys. Subscribe.